Greetings, Chris Boris, the Ghost Doctor here, and today I want to do a video on something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I just haven't had the chance to. Now, last year, the Travel Channel ended up doing a live haunted investigation with all their celebrities on Halloween night last year. And something happened on the show that I haven't seen anyone else point out. And when it happened, I had a good chuckle about it because I knew exactly what had transpired. The spirit had called out these investigators for being there. So, about an hour into the program, these investigators were in this room. They're trying to get the spirit to interact with them. And so they ended up doing this investigation technique that's kind of like a self-deprivation chamber with a Frank's box or an SB7 type device. So how this works is the person listening will put on sound-canceling headphones over their ears so they can't hear anything but the Frank's box. So another person will be speaking out questions out loud, and the hope is that the person talking through the Frank's box will actually be giving them answers. And since the person wearing the headphones is not listening to the questions, they'll be able to answer the question. And I've seen this play out many times, and the answers they usually get are pretty interesting. So this does work. There's some value to this. And during this live presentation, they were starting to do this, and she put on the headphones, and right away they start getting something. And you don't have to wait long to see when the spirit calls out these investigators. Enjoy.
We'll watch you.
Okay.
So we're going to ask questions. She's going to be listening to the Frank's box and not know anything that we're asking. She's just going to say what she thinks she hears.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's here with us? Are you part of the...
Making money off of death.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Are you... Can you just tell us how old you are? Are you a child?
It's there.
Now I'm going to stop it right here because, like I said, the interaction was very short, but there's so many things we can learn in this little clip. And it was hilarious. When I saw this happen live on TV, I chuckled to myself. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then I started yelling at the TV because I'm like, no, that's not how you handle the situation. So let's break this down. So the first thing that happened is Amy, okay, she's the test subject going into the self-deprivation chamber. She puts the headphones on, and right away she gets a voice saying hi to her.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
That's great. They're off to a great start. Everybody says hi. And then Adam jumps in and says, who is here with us?
Who's here with us? Are you part of the...
Making money off of death.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
When I saw this, I had a good chuckle because I was like, oh my gosh, this spirit just called them out. I mean, yeah, you look around the room, everybody there has been making money off the paranormal since day one. They've had TV shows, they've gone on to other TV shows. And of course, if you want to disagree with them or not, I'm going to bite my tongue here, but you know, that's what happened. She called him out for what it was.
Making money off of death.
And I was just on the edge of my seat going, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? How are they going to respond?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And I was dumbfounded because the next questions out of their mouths was this.
Are you... Can you just tell us how old you are? Are you a child?
It's there.
What? You just been delivered an answer that says making money off the paranormal, and that is the next thing on your mind?
Can you just tell us how old you are?
Oh my gosh, and you see my frustration with the paranormal world. It's because I've sat by so long, I watch these ghost hunting shows, I see things happen, and I'm like, that is the questions that you come up with when you interact with the spirit. So yeah, I was smashing my head against the wall, but I was like, this is the mentality that I keep seeing over and over. It's something like this happens where it's like, making money off the paranormal. That was blatant. That was directed exactly towards them. And the next question was, can you tell us how old you are? What's more dumbfounding is the next question after that was Chip Coffey saying,
Were you accused of being a witch?
and you know, it's so aggravating because when I'm out in the field, the most stressful thing that I have to worry about is my mind working quick enough to pick up on the things that's happening on the fly. When spirits interact with me, I've got to be smart enough to be like, okay, this is where that spirit's going with that question or this answer or that. And when somebody says, you're making money off the paranormal, man, I would have jumped into that and been like, is that what you think of us? why do you think that? And I would have went off into a different line of questioning, a line of thought to get down to the heart of the matter. That to me, I really felt like that would have been a lot cooler than how old are you, or were you accused of being a witch? Like, I just wonder where these, the headspace of these investigators are at. And a lot of times I do think that they've been doing this so long that they're so jaded, and it's just so frustrating because one of the things that I've seen in the paranormal world that's happened in the last decade, I was gonna say 5 years, is that they keep pulling the same people out of past ghost hunting shows and putting them in new shows and putting those in new shows after that. And this is why the paranormal world has kind of stagnated, because you have the same people doing things over and over and over again, and they're not learning, they're not bringing anything new to the table. What they did in their last show, they're doing in this new show, and they're not doing anything different. So yeah, this field is going to stagnate. I've been trying so hard to get this next evolution of ghost hunting out there, but it's hard because I don't want to put out too much, but I don't want to put out not enough to show you guys that, yeah, there is this next level. So there's this balance act that I've been walking on. But I've said this before. When Travel Channel announced that they were going to come back with all this paranormal programming 2 years ago, I was excited. I'm like, oh, right, we're going to start seeing some really cool stuff. But show after show after show came out, and they kept pulling the same people. It's like, oh, I saw that from Ghost Adventures, or I saw him from Paranormal State. There's this pool of people that they keep pulling from, and each time the shows that they keep throwing out there, it's just a big disappointment. It's nothing against them. I mean, everybody that's in the field right now, they've been incredible, in the past. It's like they've really helped elevate the field to where it is now. The problem is everybody's just stagnated, and I really feel like they don't know what to do next.
Making money off of death.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, when I saw stuff like that, I really had a good chuckle, and I wanted to bring that to you today because I wanted you guys to see that, yeah, it's real funny, some of the things that go down. I've had some of the most funniest things happen to me on investigations where I'll just, one time I gave a spirit an ultimatum, and the device that I have, an Ovilus, which I like to call a voice box for the dead. What happened was I said, if you don't speak to me, I'm going to leave. Well, they didn't speak to me, so I left. And as I was leaving on the device, I had 2 words spit out that said the words paranormal enemy. And I'm like, wow, that's what you think of me, a paranormal enemy? So I just had a good chuckle about that. And I've had so many cool things happen to me. So that's why I'm starting to do the show now. I'm putting it into a show-like format that really rivals what you see on TV. And I hope you're getting a lot out of that show. I hope to be doing more throughout 2021. So make sure you stay tuned. And I thank everybody for subscribing, watching, commenting. It's just been such a pleasure seeing people for the first time watching what I do and really getting from it. And I can see in there the questions that people have been leaving on the videos. Really, really intelligent stuff, guys. So thanks, keep it coming, and thanks for watching.